Ever wondered what life looks like in places where winter bites hard and green fields stretch for miles? Where animals don't just survive, they thrive in open skies and rugged lands. From Mongolia's frozen grasslands to the wild terrains of South America, huge herds of sheep and goats roam like waves in the wind. But this isn't just about beauty. It's a hidden engine of the global food chain, powering economies, feeding millions, and creating jobs for families that depend on each animal like gold. Behind each peaceful scene is a smart, powerful farming system that blends tradition with modern science. Today, we're diving deep into this world, where nature, humans, and animals work together to build something sustainable, profitable, and inspiring. Let's begin. Out here, animals live in the open, not in tight barns or metal pens. They walk across wide pastures, eat fresh grass, and follow their natural rhythm. This approach is called free-range grazing, and it's not only better for the animals, it makes economic sense too. When sheep move freely, their legs get stronger, their bodies stay lean, and their immune systems grow tougher. Farmers don't have to spend as much on feed, because the animals get most of their food directly from the land. But there's more. Some farms rotate the grazing areas, a method called rotational grazing. Sheep graze in one spot while the rest of the land recovers. This keeps the grass fresh, boosts soil nutrients, and even increases how many animals the land can support over time. It's a simple system, but one that keeps both animals and nature in balance. It's not just sheep roaming these open fields. Wild goats often move alongside them, forming one giant flowing herd. Together, they sweep across the land like a slow-moving river of white and brown. But this isn't random. It's smart farming in action. Sheep usually graze on softer grasses, while goats prefer tougher weeds and plants that sheep won't touch. So, when both animals feed on the same pasture, nothing goes to waste. The land stays cleaner, weeds stay under control, and pests have fewer places to hide. It's a perfect balance: less effort, better grazing, and healthier soil. For farmers, this means stronger animals and a higher return, all while working with nature instead of against it. Wool from sheep raised in open fields stands out. It's not just fluff, it's thicker, softer, and much cleaner. That's because these sheep walk, graze, and live naturally in fresh air and wide open land. Their movement helps blood flow and keeps their skin healthier, which improves wool quality. In contrast, sheep kept in small barns often grow tangled, dirty, or thin coats. That lowers the value of their wool and affects their health. Farmers wait for the perfect time to shear, usually late spring or early summer. By then, the cold weather has passed, and sheep won't risk getting sick once the wool is gone. Shearing at the right moment also gives the fleece time to regrow before winter returns. That's how nature, timing, and freedom combine to create premium wool that's in demand worldwide. Processing lamb meat isn't as easy as it looks. Workers use sharp, high-speed saws and tools that can cut through bone in seconds. One wrong move could mean serious injury. That's why modern meat factories have stepped up safety with smart technology. Each worker now wears special gear, gloves and suits with sensors inside. These sensors talk to the machines. If a hand gets too close to a blade, the system reacts instantly. In less than 15 milliseconds, the machine shuts down before anything bad happens. This setup protects workers while helping them do their jobs better. It's a powerful example of how old industries can use new ideas to stay safe, efficient, and ahead of the game. Goat milk might look like a humble white liquid, but for countless rural families, it's pure gold. Across many developing regions, this simple drink is a daily source of income, nutrition, and opportunity. It doesn't just feed families, it funds them. Each morning, long before sunrise, farmers begin their routines. They clean the barns, wash their hands, and sanitize buckets and tools. Hygiene is non-negotiable. One mistake, like using a dirty pail or skipping hand washing, can spoil an entire day's work. Then comes milking time. Some farmers still do it the traditional way, by hand, one goat at a time. Others use small, gentle machines designed to avoid stress or injury to the animals. Every drop matters, so the process is calm, focused, and respectful. Once the milk is collected, it's immediately filtered to remove impurities. Then it's cooled quickly, often within minutes, to prevent bacterial growth. Storage is crucial. Temperature must stay consistent, especially in hot climates, or the milk risks spoiling. This precise system, repeated every day, turns goat milk into more than just a drink. It becomes a valuable, dependable product that's sold to local markets, cheesemakers, or cooperatives. For small-scale farmers, it's a liquid asset, sustaining families, supporting communities, and proving that even the simplest things can hold incredible worth. Once the fresh goat milk is collected, something special happens behind the scenes. It's gently heated and mixed with natural enzymes that help it thicken into a soft, jelly-like texture. At this stage, the milk turns into curd, still soft, still full of liquid. Next, a rotating machine stirs the curd slowly. Some systems use thin cutting wires to slice it into small, even chunks. These chunks, called curds, are key to good cheese. The smaller they are, the more liquid, called whey, they release. Draining the whey makes the cheese firmer, easier to mold, and perfect for shaping into rounds, blocks, or slices. This careful process ensures the final cheese is rich, smooth, and full of flavor, ready to hit shelves and bring income back to the farm. This journey through open pastures and smart farming shows how tradition and innovation can feed the world without harming the earth. Every sheep, every goat, every hand behind the process plays a role in something bigger. So, what do you think of this style of livestock farming? Drop your thoughts below. And if you love learning how the world works, subscribe and join us on the next adventure.